Hello Insomniacs, welcome back to the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. It's been a while since my last play. I will try to make sure to cover what happened in the last episode as we go along, so that everyone is up to speed. Alright, so last episode we went into that house there, and we found a puzzle where we had to figure out what rooms go where. But obviously we don't have that information as of yet, so we are going to go into this house over here and see what's inside. Which I believe is the Carter's house. It looks burnt. Well, no, it looks like we're gonna go this way first and see what's over here. Well, it's definitely a pretty view, but I don't really think there's anything over here. So let's head back and find a way into that house. Looks like this is the way into the house here. Kind of spooky. So, it looks like a picture of the family, since Ethan and his grandfather are there. On the day the photo was taken, Uncle Chad was mean, Dad was sad, Mom was mad, Travis was loud, Gramp was quiet. So, it looks like the text on it corresponds to the actual people standing in their place. It's awfully dark over here. So broken down house, that's for sure.
You can feel it, right? Something coming from the Vandergriff house.
I can feel it. Ethan disturbed the sleeper. He must be punished.
Wonder if the Vandergriff house is the one across the way. There was some creepy demonic texts in that book.
What did you wake up?
Or on that paper.
Nothing. I found a room, I walked into it, that's it.
Hey, it's the kitchen.
You need to talk to your son. He was poking around in the old Vandergriff house again. Said he found some secret room.
Yeah, really? Okay, I will go talk to him.
Bom bom. Well, let's head upstairs and see what's up here.
They keep talking about this thing, this sleeper.
I know. What I don't know is if it's real or not.
I'm sure you guys don't remember, but this layout of this house reminds me a lot of that puzzle.
Travis, leave the boy alone. I see how you've been looking at him.
You don't even know, do you? You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, shut up, Gramps. You don't know.
Help us. It's the only way. It wants Ethan.
You're crazy. You've all gone crazy.
You're all nuts.
It's not my fault. I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Ethan's family blamed him. Whatever it was he'd accidentally let loose, his family was convinced that hurting him would solve their problems, would soothe their disturbed minds. Whatever haunted the Carters was still here somewhere, in the wind.
Alright. So I guess we've pretty much done everything in here then. Let's go back to that house now and try to figure out that puzzle thing. This game looks amazing, but I wish it were better optimized actually. I've been noticing that every once in a while I get random, like, lags. And I think that's because of the glitches that I found in one of the previous episodes. I think there's some issues with optimization and bugs. Alright. So we're back in this creepy house. I'll look at this again just to briefly show you guys again. You can pause and read it if you'd like, but I'm not reading it again. And so now we've got a puzzle ahead of us. And here we are. So we've got to find the rooms that were there. And put them together. I think that was it. Yep. Okay. So we've gotten this part done. Luckily I knew going into that house that I needed to remember what rooms were where. So I have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing. I might get confused on the second floor. It all kind of just looked the same, so... I think this is it? Yep. Well, this one's gotta be it, because this is the kitchen that we already did, and that doesn't look right. It's this one. And then over here, it was a long hallway. Yeah, so it's this one. This room was not that. It's this one. Then over here, I can't remember exactly. But I know it wasn't that one or that one, so it's gotta be this one? Process of elimination. I might have all the rooms almost solved then. And that was the attic. Is that all of them? That's all of them! We found a secret passage to a secret room. Lots of creepy stuff. And a note. Are those like real dead people or... I don't know. Let's read this. It's a hallway. An infinite hallway. A magician once lived inside an old house and made potions that let him see the future. People from the village came to the magician's house and demanded he share his potions with them. "We want to see the future too," they told them, but the magician said no. The people from the village grew angry and burned the magician's house. But the magician knew this would happen. He had already cast a spell on his potion room. The house burned, but the room did not. The people from the valley waited, but the magician never came out. So I'm guessing that means this room, since the house was dilapidated, but this room...
Why are you standing there?
The same.
You spying?
No.
No, huh? What the hell's wrong with you exactly?
Nothing.
You need to stop leaving your stupid stories around. They're freaking everyone out.
Yeah, I gather that it was, Ethan's... story. So does that mean that that room was not really a room? I'm not sure. Could it have just been part of Ethan's imagination again, like the spaceship? I don't know. This will explain it. Blaze reveals moonshine operation. Also, NASA launches satellite. Cool. Ashland Township volunteer firefighters discovered an apparent moonshine still while battling a blaze in the woods off Old Ogden Road. According to the authorities, the still comprised a propane stove and 4-gallon stainless steel pot, which was used to hold whiskey mash. Based on the size of the still, Bayfield County Sheriff Hank Sheffel believes it may be part of a small operation, though he admitted there could be other stills in the county. Officers on the scene recovered a half-gallon of apple pie moonshine and 1 gallon of unflavored moonshine. Apple cider and cinnamon sticks were found adjacent to the still. The police have been unable to determine who owns the still. Sheriff Shaffel said a cigarette butt tossed at the scene likely caused the fire. Well, I'm guessing it has something to do with this. So is this the actual room that Ethan found? So this is the upstairs of this dilapidated house. That thing with the letter on it's not there anymore. Things keep changing. Alright. So we figured out that puzzle. We checked out that house. I guess we're off to exploring again. I guess we can follow this road and see where it takes us. Hey, guess what I see? Glitchy trees! This time on the other side. Actually, what I think is really strange is the reflection of that mountain is really going nuts. Oh, lag.
I've stepped through too many portals, been present in too many worlds simultaneously. Bits and pieces of me stay on the other side, waiting. Whenever I return, I bring parts of those worlds back. Do you know what ghosts are? They're sad, evicted things. Memories without homes.
So it sounds like we've been doing some dimensional jumping. There's a path leading off that way, or we can continue to go straight.